Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is B-Dub here, and welcome back to my MLB The Show 24. The 2024 MLB season playthrough has now reached its climax for schedule block number 2, as well as the climax for the pre-All-Star break, as the New York Mets will be the last team being shown in a watched game for schedule block number 2. It is their second appearance as they lost their first one. For the Washington Nationals, this is their second appearance on schedule block number 2, and this will be the third overall appearance as they went 1-1 in their first 2 matchups. This is likely going to be the last time teams, as I'll explain later on about schedule block 3 and beyond after the All-Star break. So without further ado, we're going to give you the pitching matchups. As you see, the Nationals will have Jake Irvin, who's 1-3 with a 4.8 ERA. Jose Butto, 3-10 with a 4.95 ERA. The Nationals are 36-57 in 4th place in the NL East. And as you can see, the Mets 32-61 and are in dead last in the NL East. But they did win the first 2 games against the Nationals, and this is the final game of the series. Can the Mets sweep the Nationals to end schedule block number 2? We'll find out.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. So the New York Mets have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, look, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these guys have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball and getting the start, Jose Butto. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And a pitch. That's in there. It's 2-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the air out to center. Taylor makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Joey Gallo.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. 2 down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball left side.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
That's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. The pitch. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Joey Gallo. 2 outs. Just missed.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
The pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound. Jake Irvin. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Abrams. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Mets lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Bounce to the left side. Has some trouble with it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
That is good. The second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in. The 1-1. And another ball. Nimmo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's ball 4.
Batting 4. The
First and second one. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
On the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses the zone. 3-2 run.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. undersized hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That clips the corner. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the 2nd, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. 1-1 now.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Luis Garcia. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that one upstairs. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Ruiz rounds second on his way to 3rd. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Way at the plate. Got it. Here's Lane Thomas. And another ball. Garcia over at second, 1 down. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Now it's going to be Ildemaro Vargas. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 3-1. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Victor Robles. Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires. And there's a strike on the outside corner. On the ground, right side. They limit the damage here. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, DJ Stewart.
The right fielder, DJ Stewart.
On a strike, the pitch. That one missed. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Vargas makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting in, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to third, Vargas. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Brett.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. The player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Mets lead 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Here in Queens, new inning getting started. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And the righty deals. That one fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's outside. 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. To first, and one away in the top of the third. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Out number 2.
Now back, the first baseman,
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. That clips a corner.
Got a full count.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, center field. Taylor moving under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Righty delivers. That one ripped. And that is a foul ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the net, the second baseman,
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Foul ball there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that takes care of Alonso. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 3-2. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. And a swing and a miss there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The Nationals trailing by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Butto, done for the afternoon. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Hauser. 32nd appearance.
Hauser.
So up next, Luis Garcia. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now, Lane Thomas. And a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Got him swinging.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Just missed. On the ground to the left, Abrams. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Now it's DJ Stewart. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Got him looking for the K. Nothing doing for the Mets, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas. Kicks and deals. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The line to kick the pitch. And that one hit to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So they get the first out of the inning. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
McNeil gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And that one missing low. The wind to the pitch. And that one in the air center field. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals 2. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Tyrone Taylor.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. One down, base is empty. That one at 95 missed up top. 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Irvin departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they bring on the veteran, Steven Strasburg. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Right-handed reliever. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Baden around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out of the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. In the air, left field. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're up 3-2. Set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Stone Garrett. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Joey Meneses will hit next. One down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor grabs it on the run.
Now batting, left fielder,
And now it's Joey Gallo. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Two outs. That one down the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. With the tying run at second, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
The pitch. Almost got him. Out to short. Lindor tosses across the first. That ends the frame. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals 2. Back here in Queens, well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
On to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the 1st.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Garrett raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
2 hits for him in this one. Both were extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
1 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And next is the designated hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. Alonso at second with 2 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Corrals it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets lead 1, but they still lead at 3-2. Citi Field. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Activity in the bullpen. Brooks Raley, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Lopez warming up as well. And he deals. Swung on, belted. Nimmo on the move, heading back. Bangs off the wall. Nimmo quickly gets it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. And fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, left side. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The batter, the third baseman, Vargas.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
So digging in, Victor Robles. Two down, nobody on. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. And the right-hander deals. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Rainey hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And now the right fielder, DJ Stewart.
The right fielder, DJ Stewart.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And he swings through that one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adam Ottavino.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of a matchup.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
C.J. Abrams.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 7th home run of the season, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. on the outside edge.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Handful.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out there to center. Taylor moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey
2 outs, base is empty.
Gallo.
And now Joey Gallo. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. 1 run across to the frame so far. You're in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Two down. And a good eye there.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. And his hot hitting continues.
Well, they kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Ground ball right side, McNeil. Slings to first, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kyle Finnegan.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it.
The shortstop, Lindor.
And the righty deals. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Hunter Harvey preparing to come on if needed. Floro also throwing. And a pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Brandon Nimmo up next. And here it comes. That's to third. Lindor retired.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. count 1-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on a line. And there are 2 outs.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. See? Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. On a line. And it stays fair. McNeil headed home. Relay throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, I can understand why they tried to force the issue and tie up this ball game, but wow, nicely done from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve the lead. That's a big-time play.
Back, it's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Edwin Diaz.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Lane Thomas, the next to hit. 1 down, base is empty. And another ball. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just don't absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Stays alive. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That's inside. Now 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Popped up. Baden gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Mets 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Hunter Harvey. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now, here is Francisco Alvarez.
The catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Seems seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
No outs, runner at first. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. One-run game, bottom 9. And a count 1-2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Line drive, caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
He's 2 outs away. Now here is DJ Stewart.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty delivers. Triple digits on that last pitch.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Digging in, Tyrone Taylor.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The Mets down to their final strike. And another ball. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun-run walk.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And here is the post-game ticker, which is brought to you by...
Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
All right, as we are now on July 11, 2024, as we're going to complete the pre-All-Star portion of the season here, as you see Baltimore 5-1 winners over the Cubs. The A's lose to the Red Sox 5-2. The Yankees 6-5 winners over the Tampa Bay Rays in 11 innings. Cleveland Guardians 8-1 winners over the Detroit Tigers. The Astros 3-1 winners over the Marlins. Seattle Mariners 3-1 winners over the Angels. And in a game that we just saw, the Washington Nationals 4, the Mets 3 to avoid being swept. Phillies 5-2 winners over the Dodgers. Cincinnati 5-2 winners over Colorado. The Brew Crew 7-3 winners over the Buccos. Braves 3, Diamondbacks 1, and the Giants blanked the Blue Jays 3-0. And now for July 12th, to end the weekend of the All-Star, before the All-Star week. Baltimore 2-1 winners over the Yankees. Boston 4, Kansas City 3 in 15 innings. Wow. The Rays blanked the Guardians 4-0. White Sox blanked the Pirates 3-0. Tigers 4, Dodgers 3 in 10 innings. The Astros fall to the Rangers 9-6. The Angels double up the Mariners 4-2. Rockies 7, Mets 3. A's 13-1 winners over the Phillies. 8 runs in that 8th inning. Marlins 3 and the Reds 1. Brewers 5, Nationals 0. Cubs 6, Cardinals 4. Toronto 10 and the Diamondbacks 3. Braves 13-3 winners over the Padres. And the Giants winning 3-2 over the Minnesota Twins. And now for the 13th of July, on Saturday, July 13th, as you can see, the American League Futures defeating the National League Futures 2-1 in a Futures game. Now back to the Major League slate. Yankees 7, Orioles 6, Kansas City 4, Boston 1. Tampa Bay 5, Cleveland 2. The White Sox 3 and the Pirates 2. The Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 2. So Tigers going to win that interleague series against the Dodgers regardless of what happens on the next day. Let's see, the Astros 6 and the Rangers 2. Seattle 5, Angels 4. Colorado loses to the Mets 10-5. A's over the Phillies 6-4. And the Reds no-hit the Marlins 1-0. Well, we're going to have to look at that one. Look at the box score. Let's see. It is a no-hitter, not a perfect game. And yeah, Nick Lodolo, who we actually did see earlier in this season, just a few days ago, Nick Lodolo, he gets the no-hitter. That is the first no-hitter, even though it's a simulated game, but it is the first no-hitter of this season and of the playthrough season. So July 13th is when you had the first no-hitter. Let's see now. Brewers 4, Nationals 3. Let's see. Cardinals 6, Cubs 2. Blue Jays 5, Diamondbacks 2. The Braves 12 and the Padres 9. And the Twins win 3-1 in San Francisco over the Giants. And the final day before the All-Star break, July 14th, we had the Yankees 1 and the Orioles 0. The Royals 8, Red Sox 2. Tampa defeats the Guardians 6-1. Pirates 9, the White Sox 4. Dodgers will take the final game of that series in Detroit, winning 3-1. The Houston Astros 7, the Texas Rangers 0. Mariners 8, Angels 0. New York Mets 7 and the Rockies 3. A's 5, Phillies 3. Cincinnati 2, Miami nothing. However, the Marlins do get 3 hits in this game. Brewers 5 and the Nationals 4. Cardinals all over the Cubs 11-1 as Kyle Gibson gets back on track. He finishes the first half of the season 14-1. I think he's odds-on favorite to win the National League Cy Young. Blue Jays 8 and the Diamondbacks 3. Atlanta 13, San Diego 4. And the Twins will take the rubber match of the series to San Francisco heading into the All-Star break, winning 9-4. And that is your post-game ticker. As RJL Network will say, if your team won, congratulations. If not, there's actually always next week. And we'll have to wait till next weekend for the next game because we are now in All-Star week. And now we're going to take a look at the standings here before we end the stream. And let's see here. The National League East, the Phillies 61-35. The Mets are 3 games back. Marlins 19 back. The Nationals 24.5 back. And the Mets are 7.5 games back, sitting in the cellar of the NL East. In the Central, we have the St. Louis Cardinals at 61-36, and they have an 8.5 game lead over the Cincinnati Reds, 10.5 over the Chicago Cubs. The Brewers sitting at 500 at 49-49, 12.5 back. And you got the Pirates at 19.5 games back at 41-55. The National League West will feature the Dodgers at 59-38, have a comfortable 10-game lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks who sits at 49-48. The Giants at 44-53, sitting 15 games back. The Padres at 39-60, 21 games back. Same with the Rockies at 38-59. And sitting in the wild card, we have the Braves at 58-38. Reds 53-45. Cubs at 51-47. Diamondbacks at 1.5 games back. The Brewers at 2 games back. And this is important because the Giants are at 6.5 back. Marlins at 8 back. Pirates at 9 back. Padres at 12.5. Same with the Rockies. Nationals 13.5 back. And the Mets at 16.5 back. And I'm going to explain a little bit why it was important that you see some of those games back and the records, because this is where I'm going to go into schedule block number 3 in just a second after we look at the AL standings. And as we look at the AL East, we got the Yankees at 60-38. They were at 1-6 at one point this season. Started off 1-6 on the season, and nobody would ever known. They have a 7-game lead over the Rays, 8 over the Red Sox. 50-47, the Orioles will sit 9.5 back and forth, and then the Blue Jays at 47-51. In the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins at 55-42, and they started off the season 2-12. And now they have a 2.5 game lead over the Kansas City Royals. The Cleveland Guardians at 51-46 is 4 back. Tigers at 43-54, sitting 12 back. And then you have the Chicago White Sox at 34-64, 21.5 games back in the American League Central. In the American League West, we got the Houston Astros sitting at 57-39. I know in real life the Astros are not this good. They are really struggling. And again, as I said, about 99% of people outside Houston in real life aren't too sad the Astros are in last place in real life. But in this universe, the Astros still in first place. They have a 7-game lead over the defending world champion Rangers, 8-game lead over the Seattle Mariners. Angels at 45-51, 12 back. And the A's are 16 games back at 42-56. And now in the American League wild card, the Royals, Rays, and Red Sox sit in the top 3. The Guardians only a half a game back. The Rangers a full game back. The O's a game and a half back. Mariners 2 back. The Blue Jays 5 back. And that is important because that is the threshold for schedule block number 3. They would be eligible to be in schedule block number 3, even with a losing record. And I'll get to that why. The Angels at 45-51, 6 back, just outside the threshold. Tigers 43-54, A's at 42-56, 10 games back. We're not going to see them likely, and then the White Sox 34-64. We're most likely not going to see them again this season. And that will do it for this video here. Coming up on Tuesday, we will have the Home Run Derby, followed by Wednesday, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. So we'll be having those in its entirety on this channel. Before we get to schedule block number 3, and just for the logistics of schedule block number 3, The threshold is you must have a 500 or better record, or at least be within 5 games of the division or wild card. So you could be under 500 if you're within, I think, let's say you're 3.5 games back of a wild card spot. You're going to be selected to play in a game because you're still playing some meaningful baseball. And that is for schedule block number 3. That will be until after August 31st. Once September 1st comes, then it'll be a totally different threshold, because then we'll probably have more of an idea of some of those teams, even with the losing records, that are maybe, as I said, 3.5 back at the All-Star break, maybe further behind. Maybe further behind and may not be close to being in contention anymore by the end of August. So stay tuned for that when I get to that, when we cross that bridge, which will not be that much longer. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notifications when these videos do come out. And also, don't forget to vote on my next poll for College Football 25. And that poll is actually out now. And that will be the 13 versus the 4 match in my main tournament, and that will be between Wake Forest and UCF. And that will be, and at the end of that poll, we will complete the first. We will have the first half of the quarterfinals set. So please do keep that in mind and go vote on that. Until then, you guys have a good weekend. Peace out, Pisons. Reminding you that the final score, the Washington Nationals come back and defeat the New York Mets 4-3. And we will see you guys at the Home Run Derby. Take care.